So, yeah, you just willingly hired a Kunari spy. How do you feel?
As Lord Inquisitor, I must keep a plethora of entourage available for all kinds of needs. Psychers, blinks, starties, you know, the huge.
Eldar. I don't think the Inquisitor would do that.
No, they actually absolutely would.
Oh, God.
I mean, they'd have them in chains and have a bomb shoved up their butt at all times, but, you know, same.
Those waves get way too high for where they end up going.
Right here. Those waves would not terminate where they are. They would come all the way up here.
It's way too dangerously high.
You know what's the cool thing is, like,
you've seen a great deal of battle. We all have. Not all. Not like you. You live and breathe war. You understand it. It is home to you. What's that supposed to mean? I intended no offense. We have both seen terrible things. We have watched death and destruction render that which we love unrecognizable.
These stones, right?
It is calming to see something familiar.
Do you think anything like this could exist in real life?
Sure.
Because they absolutely do.
Yeah.
It's fucking so weird, you know? Like, it seems man-made almost, Rez.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling this is not a cave of butterflies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think? What do you think?
I don't know. Let's go ask Ron Weasley.
Maybe dragon. Well, not a dragon, but
You fought these in Dragon Age Origins and some of the DLCs. Although usually you fought them in massive hordes.
Yeah, there's like 15 of them.
Yeah. They love that.
Oh, yeah.
Spiders!
There we go.
Why is it always spiders? Leave my F key alone. Beware of falling rocks.
What? Where? Huh? What was that noise? So where are the fallen rocks?
They were up your ass, you know where they were.
I haven't eaten
Woo! Stealth. Assassin. Okay, Tryndamere.
I don't get it.
You don't?
No.
League of Legends. One of the original champions was Tryndamere. He's just like, he was one of the easiest top lane champions to play, and his main thing is that he spins that's what his main DPS attack is this AoE spin. Spin to win. Tryndamere.
Gotcha. This guy looks like he had a really bad day.
Yeah, just bent in places you shouldn't bend.
Like I did your mother last night.
Our men were murdered by a group called the Blades of Assyrian. Seems there's a way to challenge their leader.
They have traditions. These men were just following a code. If the Inquisition can win their loyalty, we could steer them on a better path.
Or
It looks like
you could kill the bitches that attacked and killed your men.
bandits are camped further along the beach.
That noise, that just happened in the ambience, that was a Varactyl from Star Wars. I don't know if you were paying enough attention to have heard it, but
No.
I heard a Varactyl from Star Wars.
What does it sound like?
You know that lizard that Obi-Wan rode in the third movie when he got betrayed?
Kind of look like a tauntaun, but no fur. And 2 legs.
No, it's just a massive lizard, and it's climbing like the rocks when he gets shot by the turret, and he falls off with it into the water.
Yes.
That's a Varactyl.
Okay.
And I just heard one in the background.
It would not surprise me if that sound was just from like a sound pack.
Or they took it from SOTOR, which they also had made by this point.
Gotta save those costs, my dude. That seems like a trap. I'm gonna go through it.
Oh, of course. What else would you do with traps? There's the dwarf.
With a double hammer.
It's a cave.
There's a door. What's the Elvish word for friend?
Spider.
Things are catching up in level.
It's just scaling to you.
Yeah, that's right.
The content you're doing right now should scale till 11.
Okay.
For me, it's a little more in depth, right? Because you know, you say, "What's the matter with you?" You hear me say, "What's the matter with you?" But it's not even that, right? Because I don't even say it exactly like that all the time. We shorten it down even more, all right? So repeat after me. Sa.
Ma. Da. Sama.
With.
Yeah.
Samaria. Samaria. Just cut out almost the entire phrase. You get like one consonant and one vowel per word, and that is it.
I got one for you, right? You replace all stars and ram with dude.
Okay.
You also start sentence with dude. You also end sentences with dude. You can have it. You can have.
Are things radical?
No, that is obsolete. But
Are they like
dude,
totally?
Dude. Did you see that dude over there, dude?
Like, totally, dude.
Oh, I did. That's why it's so hard to like. What's a California accent? Well, it depends. Are you going for surfer? Are you going for Valley Girl? Are you going for Silicon Valley? Are you going for Northern? Like, there's a lot of flavors of California accents.
An old salt now, that is what I am, as I sail these stormy waters.
You okay, dude?
Poetry.
Do you need to talk?
Poetry.
The fuck has time? Who has time for poetry? We have demons to kill. I feel like a poem would require you to spend time in the Fade and think about things, and that just opens your ass up. Holy shit! I have a feeling I'm not supposed to go that way.
I'll go that way. Find out.
Okay. Okay. Ow.
Let's try not to get eaten, shall we?
There's a giant. It won't let me tap the dragon.
The dragon's not an enemy.
What? What do you mean the dragon's not an enemy?
Remember, just like they let you preview the boss.
Oh.
You're not going to fight it until you find its lair, basically. It's just, they're like, this is a powerful dragon. It's fighting a fucking giant.
Oh, I feel bad.
You remind me of someone. Pious bastard. Wore blinding white armor.
told me my shots veered left.
I can see how that describes me perfectly.
It was just all that niceness. He was just so nice.
Nice. Right. I take it you didn't like this person.
Sebastian would have taken that as a compliment.
I knew it.
Yeah. I hate Sebastian.
Is he an Bastion?
Are you enjoying your random table you found?
I feel like this is supposed to be a reference or an Easter egg, and I'm just not getting it. Just a piece of cheese and a bottle and a chair.
Ole!
Hola. Delicious wine is the finest.
Even though we're in
wine.
Ferelden.
Yeah, but that just tells you how good Oleg is. You find Oleg in Ferelden.
Yeah.
You find Ferelden in Oleg.
Except, you know, when you need Orlais to be in Ferelden, like during the Blight. Because of some bastard low gain.
He's fucking a skeleton by now, yeah?
Yeah, no, he's gone. He's well gone.
And his soul is just in the fade, just chilling.
And then flashback to that one girl who was telling you his side of the story, and you're like, she's wrong!
Bitch. How dare she?
I mean, your character doesn't know either.
Yeah.
Your character's from the Free Marches.
Yeah,
He doesn't know shit about that.
it's terrible. Like, he's probably gonna take her word for or like for, like, you know, her word for it.
Yeah.
But like, she's wrong. How come the spiders are chill with the fucking little lizard dudes? Also, where are my dudes?
Spin to win.
Where the fuck are you?
Stuck.
Alright, well, looks like I'm doing this solo, boys. Squish. Squish. Charge. Squish. Scream. Squish. Squish. You all don't deserve any XP for this. Oh, now they decided to show up.
Yeah, they're teleporting.
That's fucking low. What the fuck? What the fuck? So much love is put in this game. You can feel it, Rez. You can just feel it.
None of this stuff happened on release.
Ah! Ah!
We should search the area.
Hey, it brought you to a quest objective. Why do you just keep pinging it when you clearly know what you have to go for and press the button on?
This camp was
Like,
abandoned some time ago.
It was very obvious. You didn't have to keep hitting the button.
I know. Is it? Would you believe if I said because I know it'd piss you off?
Probably, yeah.
I'm like, oh, Brett's gonna hate this. Click, 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 click.
You always do it. Like, every time. You just keep pressing the button. Even if you're staring right at the thing that it obviously is. You just press it every step of the way to the point where you end up hitting it a little too early, and you end up above the thing just hitting V V V V V V V V V V V V V V
Decent place to camp.
until it finally goes.
I set up a camp.
Good job, mercenary. You deserve a reward.
Nothing to report, sir.
What do I get?
Nothing, because no one plays that game. There's one out there. Go back right. You're avoiding the exact spot it's on. Up, up, up. There you go. Yeah. You literally just went all around it, except that one spot. Fully.
I was an adventurer once. I took an arrow to the fucking eye socket. Oh my god. Varric tried to kill me. Varric tried to kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking down a mountain, seeing if it'd be safe to jump down. I determined it was not. I turned around, and the game decided, well, since Varric is standing 6 feet behind you, we're gonna make you walk up him. And when you walk up him, we're just gonna launch you 7 feet backward into an irrecoverable slide down the mountain.
Yeah.
I'm being dramatic, it was nothing like that, but that's what it felt like to me.
I can't wait to just catch up on the editing and see just how actually not dramatic this was. So I have one question.
Yes.
Since you now know that Solus is the Dreadwolf,
Okay.
why do you think he was at the beginning? Just so happened to be fighting the things coming out of the rift.
Did that motherfucker start all of this?
Is that what you think?
Ooh, look, that was a $10,000 card.
Card?
Card. Black Lotus,
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering.
Did you say Black Lotus? I think Excel World. I don't know anything about Magic the Gathering.
Oh, okay. Well, the card Black Lotus from the very first edition of the game is literally worth like anywhere between $10,000 and $40,000.
So you think Mr. Dreadwolf is the big bad? You think he started it?
I mean, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, smells like a wolf.
If he started, why is he helping you fight it?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can you help me find my wife?
If he started, why does he get happy every time that you do something that helps the Inquisition and hurts the rift?
I don't know enough about the Rift to make an assessment on that. I wish I knew more about the fucking Rift, but I just don't.
No. And you're over here doing Storm Coast instead of progressing the main story that
I
you
know.
are very properly scaled for in order to learn more about the rift and see what happens. Because the next mission is literally your next attempt to close the rift.
Alright. Since I at least know a little bit about the situation between him and Flemeth. They are in a somewhat weakened state because of their, not body having thing, and all the shenanigans that happened before, like, recorded history, which led to that half of them becoming fucking demon dragon archfiends.
Okay, no.
No?
You're just getting way off now.
Okay.
The archdemons are the old gods. These are the
Alright.
old human gods, the gods of Tevinter. The elven ones are also just basically really powerful mages, but it's a completely different cast of characters, and they're all elves. The Dreadwolf was sort of like not accepted by them because, well, he's a trickster god. So he was kind of like not very well liked. He, kind of as retaliation, went ahead and tricked all of them into locking themselves away basically in quote-unquote heaven. And he locked them there so they couldn't get out, but he was still free to walk around and do whatever. Flemeth got out by having a specific girl basically give up her life, her body, and her whole bloodline to her so that she could walk around in the world again by possessing this girl's body. That's the situation.
Alright.
The rest of the elven gods, as far as we know, are just still trapped.
Alright. Could it be that some of those gods are trying to figure out a way to get out? And they kind of did a fucky-wucky, and he wants to keep them in there? And so he's trying to close it as well on our end?
Interesting.
It could be that fucking Flemeth is up to some bullshit.
She's always up to some bullshit.
And she may have been the cause of this, and he's like, that's a bad wifey. I don't like what you're doing. I'm gonna close this. Also, what's this fucking old god baby being reborn? Don't you try eating the unborn god baby. Who's probably born by now and like 5 years old or something.
Yeah, he's born.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he exists.
He's like he must be 10 then, right? Like 10 years old?
Yeah, he's like 9 or something by now, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the old god baby is born.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Flemeth is gonna want a piece of that snack, because as far as I can tell, she can gain power from that shit.
She's the one that specifically wanted that old god baby to be born.
Yeah.
It was her plan. Morgan was just the vessel.
Yeah. Why couldn't Flemeth have just taken control of Morgan at that point and just had the baby herself?
Good question.
Ooh, idea. The reason she couldn't is because if she did, the fucking baby would have eaten her fucking soul and gotten powerful that way. And would have killed both of them.
Maybe.
And she can't let that thing's soul touch her soul. Because of soul fusion shenanigans. Huh?
Maybe. Unless you specifically asked me to tell you something, I'm just giving you prompts.
Okay.
And letting you think
Okay.
it through yourself.
Okay.
Especially if it's like something I know either 100% gets explained in this game, or number 2 doesn't get explained anywhere.
Okay.
The things I go out of my way to prompt to tell you more are things that have an explanation, but you'll never run into them and figure them out on your own.
Like, oh yeah, that information, yeah. Unless you are specifically a dwarf mage in this setting, which never fucking happens, you'll never find out, so...
Yeah. Like, I know for a fact you will get an explanation if you go through the main story on why the rift is open, who opened it, etc., etc. You also will get an explanation on why the Dreadwolf is in your party.
Okay. I'm asking you this direct question.
Okay.
And I want an answer. Did Flemeth or, don't tell me who, did Flemeth or the Dreadwolf open the fucking rift?
No.
Okay.
That affects a lot of your thoughts.
Yeah.
Nothing to report, sir.
Nope, neither of them did it.
Alright.
But one of them is actively trying to close it
Yeah.
by directly helping you.
Yeah.
Well,
we know that one.
Weird. Wonder why he's doing that.
Again, the thing that makes the most sense is he's trying to keep something powerful from coming here. And the closest thing I know of is the other fucking human divinter god mage peoples. Is the most likely explanation that I could think of with my knowledge base, which is...
Well, the old gods are all archdemons, except for the one you had with Morgan.
To include the human gods?
The old gods are the human gods.
Okay.
It's the bottle.
Oh. I mean, I saw that thing, and it stood out to me
It's
so much...
the bottle.
So much more than a fucking bottle. That's
It's like always
is-
a bottle. It's always a bottle or some papers. You're finding things that are like information. It's not gonna be a statue.
Statues can be information.
You really spend most of your time in the Fade?
As much as
12.
is possible.
12.
Fate contains a wealth of knowledge for those who know where to look.
I realized this. That's why I paused.
Let alone
I was like,
wander around in
Just
there.
gonna
Especially when
not
the shit that comes out of the Fade generally seems pretty cranky.
It does.
So are humans. But we continue to interact with them. When we must.
Who's we, huh? What do you mean about we? Huh? Fucking old god.
He's not an old god. He's a creator.
Oh.
And there are only 5 creators. Unlike the old gods, which there was more.
So the other 3 creators are in the Eternal City jail?
As far as we know.
Okay. There's only 3 of them?
There's 5.
I mean, only
Oh,
three
wait,
of them locked away.
There's 5 gods and 4 goddesses.
And there's currently 1 and 1 outside.
That we know, yes. As far as we know, the only one, like, Dreadwolf was never locked away. Like, in this instance. He got away free because he trapped the other ones there. And Mythal got out the way I explained.
Yep. But that would mean that fucking the Dreadwolf is the most powerful fucking being on this planet right now, except for potentially the Godchild.
Maybe. But just because someone's called a creator, does that mean they're actually powerful?
No, because I'm like, the first dude to make a fucking sword and kill a bunch of people with it, is he a god? Because
You're the Herald of Andraste. Doesn't that mean that you're the most powerful person on the planet?
politically, maybe.
I mean, no, you're a prophet of Andraste. You are doing her will. You have her power. That makes you the most powerful anything ever, right?
Alright, to save the world, I need to finger blast her while she's sitting in my face, and then, I mean, what?
So as you see, things can potentially be exaggerated.
Yeah,
What if the creators are exaggerated like you are?
okay.
You're just some guy.
I'm just a little guy?
You're just some guy with a fucking mark on your hand.
Am I just a little guy?
And you're not even a mage.
But I've got super green lightning powers, baby. Woo!
And then think of the Grey Warden. He's the hero of Ferelden. He stopped the Blight. That must mean he's really powerful. Was he really? He was just a guy. He was just a Grey Warden. He just so happened to have done a ritual that would allow him to end the Blight. And he avoided it by working with one of the creators unknowingly to accidentally birth an old god in some plot that he was being used in.
Good dick.
And most of what happened was actually just the result of the Grey Warden treaties and the assistance of his companions.
Looks like several wardens were traveling together.
So is he really that powerful?
2 of them?
What about the champion of Kirkwall? He's supposed to be really powerful too. Is he though?
I already did the papers. Okay.
I
That's
think
weird.
the Inquisition could benefit from this.
It's also barely mentioned and never really relevant, but the elves also have like another pantheon called the Forgotten Ones. You can understand the name, but
Yeah.
literally never brought up. And the thing about the Dreadwolf is he's the only one of their creators that is said to have been able to walk between the creators and the Forgotten Ones, because both thought of him as one of their own.
Huh.